see the title down below, folks. Got a bit of movie news, so you guys can check this out, if you will. It involves 3 movies I want to talk about. One that's going to be directly put on television on September 1st, and 2 that'll be hitting theaters within the span of next year and in 2016. The first movie, let's talk about the theatrical ones first. The one that's going to be hitting in 2016, of course, is XMen Apocalypse. It takes place after, well, sort of after and in between. It basically takes place after Days of Future Past, and it's going to be taking place in the 1980s. According to several sources, according to a source working close to the film on a podcast recently, it'll be taking place in 1983. So that might be very interesting to see what happens there. So that's news out of the XMen Apocalypse camp. And then another movie has been given its release date for August of next year, August 2015. I didn't even know it was being made, but it's actually kind of nice to hear about this. N.W.A, straight out of Compton, is going to be hitting theaters very soon down the line. I mean, very soon next year. Basically, a little over a year from now. Let's say about 13 and a half months from now, it'll be in theaters. And of course, I won't be surprised if it does get an R rating, because, you know, it might get a PG-13 rating. We don't know anymore with these movie ratings nowadays, but more than likely it might get R because of the story it's going to tell and everything. And not saying that's a bad thing, because R-rated biopics are sometimes, if not most times, some of the, if not the best biopics out there. You heard me right. Basically, R-rated biopics are sometimes the best, if not the absolute best, and if not some of the very best biopics out there, because they can do a lot more within an R-rated environment. They can tell a lot more. So that's going to be coming out. They got the casting set for that. And if you're a fan of hip-hop, especially a fan of the founding groups and fathers of hip-hop back in the 80s, then this is a movie you'll definitely want to go see. But again, like I said, more than likely we'll get an R-rated biopic. More than likely it'll get an R rating, because you can do a lot more with an R rating, especially when it comes to a biopic. And like I said, R-rated biopics sometimes are some of the best, if not the absolute best, to be put on film. And we're probably going to get that with this one. And then, closing out, something else I didn't know about. It seems Saved by the Bell is getting a biopic, if you will, but a made-for-television but hear me out, an unauthorized made-for-television biopic. That's right. But basically, Lifetime is going to be bringing out a behind-the-scenes, unauthorized, made-for-TV biopic on Saved by the Bell, and it's based around apparently the book by Dustin Diamond. They got the guy that, and what's funny is they also got the guy that hired the original Saved by the Bell cast to hire the new young actors and actresses that are going to be representing this cast, that same cast of characters and same cast as well. So again, it's basically, from what I understand, from what I've read, it's based off the book by Dustin Diamond, kind of indicating what happened behind the scenes and all that. And, you know, right now it seems like it could be very controversial in the eyes of some, because you have Mario Lopez, he's tweeting, he put on his Twitter when he found out about this, really? Like, this is really surprising him a lot. That, you know, here's an unauthorized made-for-TV behind-the-scenes biopic coming out September 1st on Lifetime channel based on their time behind the scenes of Saved by the Bell, and his reaction is, really? Like, you're going to go by this and not by what we have to say? You know, now some people have claimed that if Dustin Diamond's book is true fact, or he's just done it for attention. Nobody really knows yet. But I will say this about the cast. It looks like the cast is spot on in some areas. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking actually forward to watching this because I'm actually looking forward to watching this because I used to watch Saved by the Bell back when I was in high school and in my final years and stuff. And I used to watch it on TBS. I didn't really watch it much when it first came out because of the fact that, of course, I was moving around and, you know, being 10 years old in 1989, you're not really interested in TNBC, teen NBC, if you know what I mean. So, really looking forward to that and seeing exactly what they do. And again, I think it's going to get some controversial reactions as well. But that's basically the movie news I have for today, for this TGIF Friday. I mean, again, you have the news that X-Men Apocalypse is going to be taking place in the early to mid-'80s, mostly 1983. You have the release date for N.W.A. Straight Outta Compton's biopic, which, again, no offense to anybody, is more than likely to get an R rating because you can do more with that. And then, of course, to close it out, you have the news of the September 1st premiere on Lifetime of the unauthorized Saved by the Bell story. So that's the movie news I got for you guys today. Let me know what you think down below. Comment if you like. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace out. God bless.